In broad strokes, the exit polls aren't really that surprising. We see that Hillary Clinton built her coalition off of young voters. She won women by double digits. She won non-white voters by huge margins. Donald Trump, as we would expect with a Republican, won white voters overall and won white voters without a college degree by an even larger margin. But that margin went way higher than it's been for Republicans recently. And then on some of the pieces of the Clinton coalition, her performance fell in certain places a little below the benchmarks that Barack Obama set. And you put that in combination in given states, and you see them tilt from the Democratic column into the Republican column. White voters with a college degree got a lot of attention. Secretary Clinton's campaign thought that she could eat into the usual Republican advantage there in several states. You know, the proverbial soccer mom in the suburbs of Charlotte, North Carolina, or Atlanta, Georgia, or Columbus, Ohio. And we did see some of that. There are some places where he may have underperformed in some of those suburban counties, but not by these compelling margins that just jumped off the page. One thing that might be a little bit of a cognitive dissonance, if you will, in the electorate, when you drill down into the exit polls, you see that a sizable majority of the electorate said they do not believe Donald Trump has the temperament to serve as president of the United States, yet he will be the 45th president. What you see is that about 7 out of 10 voters express some level of dissatisfaction with the performance of the federal government, the direction of the country. About a quarter of the electorate even embraced the word anger. So they were angry at the state of affairs. And President-elect Trump won about 3 out of 4 of those voters. That's not an insignificant part of his ultimate support. And what you see is these competing answers is that this frustration with Washington outweighed any concerns they had about Donald Trump as an individual. The mere fact of him being an outsider, the mere fact of him quite literally shaking the foundations of this city were enough to paper over any of those other concerns.